there, my name is Matt Cole, co-producer of the Sexperts podcast, along with my great friend Brian Garreau. Before we begin, I just want to give a huge thanks to our guest during this episode, a returning champion, Ed Carden, of The Pushers and the Push Comedy Theater. You also know him as Improvageddon Caesar, the host of Improvageddon, every last Saturday of the month at 10 p.m. Some other great shows that are coming up at the Push Comedy Theater. If you're listening to this episode on Sunday morning, get out of bed and go to Good Talk, the Brad McMurran Show, at 7 p.m. on Sunday, June 3rd. You can learn all about Brad McMurran's experiences with life and death. It's a one-man show, and I will be hosting the after show, Talking Brad, live from the Push Comedy Theater Facebook page. Also, this coming week, Saturday, June 9th at 7 is The Unusual Suspects, the improvised murder mystery. Get your tickets now. It sells out every month. And then, second Saturday stand-up at the Push Comedy Theater, which is at 10 p.m. on that Saturday, June 9th. Get your tickets at pushcomedytheater.com. And since it's the first Sunday of the month, I would be remiss if I didn't thank all of our great Patreon supporters. And they are Sandy Carden, Austin Johnson, Simon Hesseltine, Anna Sosa, Bobby Mercer, Noel Wrong Hole Peterson, Austin I like my pee-pee Priest, Trip Rev Me Up Rumble, Matt oh God, I just came Holman, and Mark Banshee. If you are a fan of the Sexperts and you would like to give generously like all these Patreon supporters, go to patreon.com/sexpertspodcast. You can choose any dollar amount from $1 a month to, I don't know, $100 a month if you're independently wealthy and you're just fucking nuts. Oh well. Alright, let's get on to the episode. Without further ado, everything you are about to hear is made up on the spot, so please enjoy this next sex episode of The Sexperts!
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
Recording and intro music, and hi there, welcome to The Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John Thiele, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, street namer for the city of Virginia Beach.
Street namer, that's correct. And we are the Sexperts. We are here live right now outside of the new Game of Thrones exhibition at Universal Studios, Florida. And it's pretty exciting. There's all the kinds of celebrities out here, and
I'm scared to go in.
I'm scared to go in.
Might be spoilers.
There's an archway that says "Spoilers ahead, beware." It's kind of spooky. But yeah, we just thought we'd go on a little vacation. Because school's almost out for summer.
Get away.
Just get away.
Quality Sexpert on Sexpert time.
And so we're here at Universal Studios talking about sex, which is something that Game of Thrones does very well, I think. A lot of nudity, a lot of full frontal, bush, pee-pee, wiener, vag.
Learn a lot. Just when you think you know it all, you watch season 6 and whoa.
Yeah, we're here talking about sex outside the Game of Thrones exhibition at Universal Studios, and talking about your street naming biz. What is that all about?
Well, that's a city job.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a city job.
Keep a little change in my pocket. Basically, they used to name streets by committee.
Yeah.
And so much red tape and backlog, and they couldn't agree.
Yeah.
So they had to find somebody with like the right source of creativity. They could depend on every time. As soon as they say, "Hey, we got a new street, we need a name."
Yeah.
I have like a minute and a half to turn around a quality, unique, interesting name. And I've just been able to live up to that, and it's been going well.
Congratulations! I think you'll be really successful with this thing. I think it's right up your alley. Oh, you name alleys? You could say no.
Well, no, I mean I do, but just like for practice. They don't become official until they become a street.
What is that saying? Ever since you said a committee, a horse by committee is a
horse
duck?
by committee is no name.
Nah. I don't know, but anyways, let's get to what we're here for today. Sexperting.
Yes.
So every week we come at you with a new.
We do come with you sometimes.
Controversial sex topic of the week, and this one is actually very, very interesting, which you may not be even aware of, Delilah. I'm not sure.
Bro. I'm a sexpert.
Oh, so you know a lot about this one?
Yeah.
Piss party planning. All right, that's what we're talking about here. Piss party planning. When you want to pee on your friend, you got to bring, a kiddie pool at least.
You don't think I know about this? I used to work at Piss Party City.
So we're talking all about piss party planning. What to do when you are hosting a piss party. Let's not get too chatty today,
No, let's control ourselves. It's vacation, but we still got work to do.
That's right. So we're getting down to work, and we're talking to our guest. Here he is. Welcome. Hi there.
Johnny, you know me. It's your brother-in-law, Millard. Delilah, hello again. I've met you at several family gatherings. In fact, we once actually were in a short entrepreneurial business at one point.
Indeed, we were. Good to see you again.
Oh, Miller. Yeah, so, all right, backstory for anyone. So we had to take the podcast on the road last minute, and we couldn't find a guest, so we got Millard, Johnny. Come on. How long have we known each other?
I
can't pronounce that last D there.
It's like your wife, my sister. She's quite a bit older than I am. I'm sort of the baby of the family. She's the oldest, and then we have Milton Jr.
Yeah,
and then me, Millard, and of course my father, Milton Sr., who's sort of the keys to the kingdom,
the patriarch.
Yep. What a lot of people don't know is that our family that Johnny so luckily married into.
Yeah, lucky me.
We are quite independently wealthy. In fact, we own most of Isle of Wight County. Milton Sr. Has built a grand estate all on the main drag that we keep walled up to keep all the regular folk out.
Who does that go to when all you guys croak, by the way? Does that go to me or?
Technically, you are in the line of succession.
Woo! I'm happy about that, Millard.
A lot of iron lungs got to fail on the way to make that happen.
Yeah, Milton Jr. has a few children. He's got his sons, Millwood and Millbarge. And so if they bite it and I'm not around,
yeah,
and, Mildred's iron lung finally fails, it will go to you.
The iron lung or the Isle of Wight?
Both.
Shit, yeah. Talk about this name. I noticed you have a lot of names starting with Mill.
Well, you see, going all the way back to jolly old England, in the actual Isle of Wight,
yeah,
there was a man named Miltonius who decided to make his fortune coming from the Roman Empire back when the Romans, were in charge of Britain.
Right.
And he settled in the area that is now known as the Isle of Wight.
Oh.
And around the 1500s, during the War of the Roses, there was a big split in the Wight family.
Oh, wow.
And so some of them came here to the colonies, as they used to call them, and established the new Isle of Wight County.
Oh, wow.
And then we have our old school relatives that live in the actual Isle of Wight.
Do you ever contact them?
No.
No?
No, they're a bunch of dirty, limeys who we have not spoken to in hundreds of years.
Do you know if they use also the same naming sort of device with a mill something?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they have, Mill Van, and they use a lot of more European, highfalutin names.
Mill Van does sound like a highfalutin European name.
Millionaire.
What?
It's French.
Yes.
Oh, I get it. Millionaire. Oh, sweet. Talk to us about actually you two. What gig were you guys on together?
Well, let me start by saying that my father, Milton Sr., for us to receive our annual trust fund, which your wife is a recipient, I am a recipient.
That's how this podcast is
We
made.
either have to have a full-time job or we have to be engaged in an entrepreneurial venture.
Oh.
Now, for female children, they can just get married.
Lucky.
That's a job in itself.
During one of my entrepreneurial ventures, I had met Delilah at one of our family gatherings. You invited him. I think it was Thanksgiving 2004.
Almost tore me and Delilah apart.
And he came into me on one of my passion projects, but didn't ultimately work out that well, which was Bum Fights the World Warrior.
So you actually organized bum fights, like a UFC sort of thing?
Exactly. But the thing was, I going back to my favorite video game from my childhood, Street Fighter II, The World Warrior. We got homeless people from around the world, and we got them to, when we did it all legally, we got them to sign the proper release forms. Delilah did have some moral...
A lot of X's on those release forms.
Yeah. We took care of them. We gave them what they wanted.
What did you get them?
Well, a lot of them would just want a sandwich.
I was gonna say half a sandwich.
A lot of them had more sort of luxurious demands. Whiskey,
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea was big. In Holland, they wanted hash.
In Holland?
It was interesting getting to know the bums all around the entire planet and what things they would want first when they got their first job, which was fighting to death in a ring.
It was interesting because most of them had no formal martial arts training except for Xiao Ho Yan, who we found in Hong Kong, who was actually a disgraced Shaolin monk.
And honestly, for a while there, I didn't think he was going to lose.
No.
He went 13-0 before he got killed.
Killed?
Yeah, you see the bum we had from Texas, Big Jimmy.
Yeah.
It seemed that he had a small pistol that he kept in God's wallet, I guess you'd call it.
What is God's wallet?
His ass.
Oh.
And he only had one bullet, and he used it on old Xiao Ho. And that was basically the end of Bum Fights, The World Warrior.
Well, let's talk about bums. It makes me think of the smell of piss, which is our topic today, which is piss party planning. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that the entire house is covered in plastic.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
I was thinking, it's been a while since we did the Bum Fights. We need a reunion tour. And I'm thinking of striking a deal with Netflix.
Oh.
Where we do a reunion tour documentary in 4 or 5 parts.
Oh, man.
That's how everything's revived nowadays is Netflix. You just call up Netflix and they're like, hey, you want to do a Smurf thing? Smurfs haven't been done in a while. Yeah, sure.
They're
Bingo.
I would love that. I could quit my job here at Universal Studios.
Wait, you're working here?
Yeah. Like I said, to receive my annual trust or my monthly trust fund checks, I have to be employed. It's the way my father has decreed.
Are you responsible for all this Game of Thrones stuff?
I'm working the public relations department.
Oh,
You should get a podcast and just call it an entrepreneurial endeavor. That's what we've been doing.
Well,
when I fill out my taxes at the end of the year, they put occupation. I put entrepreneur.
sadly,
Sexpert.
Sadly, podcasting is not on my father's list of acceptable full-time positions.
holy cow! What is acceptable?
Well, you've got farming. You have any kind of business where you're sort of actually working with finances and stuff like that.
Okay.
How about assistant street naming? Because I've just been given the green light to hire somebody.
Well, you're employed by the city of Virginia Beach, so that would like city work is just fine.
Okay. Well,
although we're not allowed to work for Isle of Wight County.
VB.
Okay. Yeah, this is VB.
So,
well, here's the thing. I got this map of Epcot Center where I've erased all the street names. If you could fill them out with your own unique, original names,
oh man,
I will look it over, and if they're acceptable, I might have a gig for you. You can come back to the state of Virginia.
As long as they start with MILL.
Oh wait, is that acceptable?
Those are the only names I know.
Listen, I'm not going to prejudge. You do what you got to do, and then we'll take a look at it.
Do you want to try one out? Want to see what happens here?
Sure.
Hit me.
This is the street that connects the clock that has the national debt on it to the food court where you can get the pan fried catfish, and it needs a name.
Mill Trout Commons.
Oh my God, that's actually really good, Delilah. What do you think about that one?
It's almost perfect. It doesn't tell me anything about the national debt.
Oh.
But he nailed the fish.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf once said.
Are you a big fan of Meatloaf?
I am. I own all his albums. I once visited him at his home in Texas.
Do you know him personally?
He would not remember me.
Yeah.
It's like I met him once.
He might remember me because he played my wedding.
Mark played your wedding?
He played my wedding.
His
Yeah.
real name is
man.
Mark?
Yeah, Mark Lee Addy.
Mark Lee Loaf.
I'll tell you what, man, he's something else, and our family, the Whites, we celebrate his music. It's like sometimes, and you know this, Johnny.
Yeah,
sometimes
I do.
Sometimes Millie gets responsive when you play "Bat Out of Hell." Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. She'll start blinking her eyes.
Blink your eyes, her big toe.
Is that
will
why
go
that
upwards.
song's always in your head when we start recording?
Yeah, it's like a bat out of hell. Oh, Millard. I think this is the most we've talked in years. You're kind of delightful.
Are y'all Facebook friends?
No.
Yeah, it's like at the family gatherings. Like I generally only see Johnny Christmas, Thanksgiving,
Right.
Arbor Day is big in our family. We always have to plant the ceremonial white cherry tree on the property.
The mill tree, as you guys call it.
Yes.
Everything's mill. Cut the mill turkey, everyone. It's just a turkey.
Mulberry bush.
It's sort of that dismissive nature of our traditions, which has made sort of Johnny kind of the black sheep.
Yeah, I'm not on board.
It's hard to be as educated as him and still say it humble. And he's failed.
That's right. Need I remind you guys, I am a certified professional midwife, and I have a bunch of knowledge just jangling around in there about pussies and shit.
Well, speaking of pussies and shit.
Oh, do you want to get to our topic of the day?
Hey, you got all this knowledge. Why don't you drop a little bit on this?
All right, piss party planning. So we have the layout, the lay of the land. You want to make sure everybody throws their keys in a bucket.
Wait.
What?
Do you hear that?
Oh.
Wait a second. Oh,
This is Universal Studios.
Yeah.
That sounded an awful lot
What?
like
Tell us, Delilah.
Don't say.
Jackie Chan.
Wait, what?
Yes, Chan is here.
Why is he here?
Well, he's actually he's going to start promoting Game of Thrones in China.
Their numbers are down in China.
Yeah, it's like they're going to kind of CGI him in to season 7. He's going to be they're going to change like the face of one of the dragons to Jackie Chan's face.
They've got this thing on Netflix now with Jackie Chan where it's a Three Little Pigs parody where he says, not by the hairs of my Channy Chan Chan.
Yeah, they got Chris Tucker to come out of retirement and be the big bad wolf.
What?
Yeah,
like,
but it's only for Chinese audiences.
Can you feel the wind that's coming out of my mouth?
Yeah, it's like the other pigs are Sammo Hung and
He's like
Shang Shi Yi.
He's like huff huff pass. Huff huff pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they got that past the Chinese censors. They're notorious for cutting out the drug references and Christianity references and magic and stuff.
I dated a Chinese censor once.
Oh yeah, that
couldn't say shit.
That was Wang Jia.
How would you get censored? Should you just like smack your mouth or what? Did you have a beep button?
Scream in my face, slap me in the face, and then if it got too much, she'd pee on my foot.
Oh, speaking of peeing on foot, let's talk about piss party planning.
Are we really?
Millard, why? We told you what was this gonna be like. Okay?
It's like I respect what you do, but I listen to your show sometimes.
Do you?
Because we don't get any listener comments from you.
Yeah, Millard.
Well, I feel like I don't want to step on your toes, but it's like some of this stuff. It's a little gross. I'm not gonna.
Piss party planning? I don't think so, Millard.
Have you ever been to a piss party that wasn't well planned?
I mean,
there's danger there, bro.
The last one I went to, I got a yeast infection.
If you're not into this kind of stuff, what are you into?
people with people that wear shoes. Yeah, have you ever searched for that? People that wear shoes on the internet?
I don't know. It sounds kind of boring, Millard. I don't know.
Well, you know what? Maybe I'm just not Mr. Hoity-toity, like sexual adventurer.
This is what happens when you bring in-laws on your show and Delilah.
You know, I'm not freaking sexual Indiana Jones. Okay.
What would sexual Indiana Jones be like?
Exploring the frontiers of sexuality.
Yet terrified of snakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who wants to have sex with a snake? I don't.
Dr. John and I have been places.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Things.
Yeah.
What, like Nepal or some shit?
If you know how to do it
Closer
right,
you think.
if you know how to do it right, that's like level 10 on Sexperts.
Level 10.
Banging a poisonous snake.
I'm more at a level 3.
I see that.
People with shoes. Level 1 is just like, wearing a suit.
A hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Millard, how's your wife doing, by the way?
Oh, Charlize.
Yes.
She's moving back to France.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are they packing the iron lung with her? Or?
It'd be hard to get that through security.
I don't know what it is about white women and visiting West Virginia coal mines.
I wish we had a different podcast so we can explore that topic.
Once you go black lung, you never go back lung.
The topic of the week is white women and coal mines. What up with that?
It's like these ladies, Mildred and Charlize. They always want to go spelunking in West Virginia, and with the coal dust. And I told them it's like it's going to develop problems.
It's not like Cheeto dust. You can't get that shit out.
Mm-mm. You ever had the Cheeto dust on the popcorn that they got in the movies now?
Are you serious?
Yeah, Regal Cinemas, motherfucker.
Was that your idea?
Yeah, that was actually one of my earlier gigs. I got fired because the Flamin' Hot was just a little too far. But they took the regular idea. I got kind of pushed out.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, that mofo.
What's with all the Bezos hate? Trump hates Bezos. You hate Bezos.
He's a bastard.
He's a Bezastard.
Well done.
I'm lucky that I get a check for $20,000 every month.
What? From the Cheeto dust?
No, from the white inheritance.
Oh.
It's like you get the same check.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't get 20. Wait, I don't get 20,000.
Oh yeah, for women it's only 10.
Tomorrow,
God damn it!
Tomorrow,
should have married one of you men.
Tomorrow on Lifetime Movie Network, White Inheritance, Black Lung.
I should talk to someone about that. Delilah, do you still know? Do you
Jeff?
still know? Yeah,
I know Jeff. That's how I got all these Netflix things. He set me up with Netflix.
What do you mean?
Pays for my account.
Yeah. Well. What is that? $10 a month?
No, it's now 11.
I just had to cancel HBO Now.
Are you? How much is that? Oh, HBO now. Oh, Game of Thrones. What are they doing over here? Oh, they're having a fire breathing contest. That's quaint. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's our Viserion mock-up.
Oh, God. The flames are engulfing. Oh, my God. The flames are...
Oh, my.
Millard, you're on fire.
Oh, my goodness. Someone call Tyrion. Oh.
Are you telling me we're not going to get to the topic?
No, I'm sorry. We cannot get to the topic of the day. We have to...
I went to the piss party city. I could have had...
Someone pee on me. I'm on fire.
Okay, Delilah, you planned a piss party. Pee on him.
Oh, my God.
That's it for the Sexperts. We got to go. This is Dr. John Thiele, CPM.
This is Delilah Haydair, and I'll see you on Delilah Avenue.
Any last words, Millard?
I'm so consumed by the pain that burning flesh has caused. I'm rendered speechless in this my hour that may be final.
Those are lovely last words. We'll see you next time.
Late.
Flames licking me to death.
Gotta to do it simply true. We're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.